Well, you guys loved the first video, so today I am playing as a barbarian. I was, I spawned in at age 19, and this time, I'm a barbarian. I was 5'6" and an astral warrior, whatever that means. The first thing I did was grab some grain, and some corn, and then some apples. I wanted to make sure that I had food ready just in case. After all, I'm a barbarian and people won't like me. I spent a couple years right away running around the map, exploring. Before you know it, I was already 23 years old. But hey, I found a village. This was a decent town, and after grabbing some apples and spending a bit of time watching, I knew I had to do something here. And since I was a barbarian, my main objective was to kill and steal. No mercy and no questions asked. I did actually see one person who was wearing a tunic, and boy did I really want that. Not only would it give me extra armor, it would also look pretty cool on me, I hope. I waited quite a bit. I mean, this was going to be my first kill, so no need to rush it. I was cutting down a tree, waiting for my target to be secluded, just enough to secure a kill. And finally, at age 26, I found my target alone and just far enough away. So, I went for it. They tried to retreat into their own home, but this sealed their fate. They got boxed in their own house, and I hit them over the head with my great club repeatedly, until I was sure they were gone. I very quickly put on their tunic, which just gave me 10 extra armor, and what do you know, it actually does look sick on me. But this was just the beginning for me. After that, I saw some cows. Now earlier at age 24, I noticed a shepherd who told another member to keep the cows alive for now. Since I was a barbarian though, I did the opposite of that and started killing these animals. I knew it was going to cause trouble, but I did it anyway. This feeling of power grew within me. I killed quite a few cows at age 27 and age 28, and even hit the shepherd a couple times with my club. But I was having so much fun. I was wrecking someone's town, but it made me feel better. Am I a bully? Before I could answer that though, I got chased by 3 members of this tribe. I did have some decent armor and a good weapon and even a barbarian shield, but I knew there was no way to win a 1v3, so I ran. I ran for a while, but me being me, I kinda cornered myself. I was worried I was done for. So soon, I knew I had to fight. I did it once before, 1 kill under my belt. I could do it again. I needed to do this. I used my shield and it worked. I was able to block an attack, and I started fighting back. I wasn't ending my story here, not yet. I took a couple blows from his spear, pause, but I fought back. I was stronger and I was smarter. After exchanging a few more hits, I got my second kill. All his loot laid there, and his friend saw it all happen. He picked up his tunic and started to run away, and I did the same, except I was running back into the town. I still wasn't finished with those cows. At this point, I was 29 years old, and I hit the cow a few more times. But it seems their security got a huge improvement. I was threatened right away by a couple of members. They didn't know about my kills at least. I got some spare food from the tribe member, and I was actually pretty happy. Until I looked over to my left, and I see the leader. And not only that, but I saw multiple other members as well. And even a barbarian. All after one target, me. I immediately sprinted away. I knew I would die. Luckily, they stopped chasing me after a bit, and I got to take a sip of water before heading off on another expedition. I realized I couldn't stay there, at least not for now. But hey, I was 32 at this point, and I decided to head to a little area up north. On my way there, I met a friendly nomad searching for his mom. I wanted to help him, so we made it to that small village, and I was 34 years old. Just a couple of guys and 1 child. Maybe they knew where this nomad's mother was. So we tried to ask them, but immediately they grabbed out their clubs. They wanted a fight. Without hesitation, I took my weapon out and joined in. I know I just met this nomad, but I can't let him die on the way to finding his mom. It was an intense fight. Luckily, my shield helped quite a bit. I got a few hits off one of the guys, and I was feeling super confident at this point. And after a couple more hits, one of them died. Too many hits to the head and he fell over. His friend saw it all happen, and he was mad. But his rage wasn't enough against 2 fighters in barbarian gear. Moments later, he suffered the same fate. He tried to run, but he wasn't fast enough. I swung as hard as I could one last time, and I watched him fall to the ground. This was his final resting place. Well, anyway, at age 35, we talked to the child and agreed that we shouldn't kill him. I mean, he was too young and already saw enough death for one day. And at age 37, my nomad friend went off alone to continue his search for his mother. I said my goodbyes and thought for a second what I should do as a good barbarian in this messed up world. I relaxed for quite a while, but at age 39, was yelling for help. He said that his home was getting ravaged by his own people and a barbarian. But wait a second, he's talking about the same barbarian and same group of people that chased me years ago. I offered to help the child and we embarked on our new journey. And finally, at age 42 years old, I made it to the village. I saw the group he was talking about and I sprung right into action. I was hungry for more kills. Swing after swing, I kept on going until my fellow barbarian was dead. He was a traitor, not to his own people, but to me as well, and he needed to be dealt with. The child that asked me for help got left behind. I didn't want to die. After all, I've seen others die, and it doesn't look very pleasant. So I ran off, and it sucks to say, but he did die from his own people. He was so young, so young. Anyway, I was relaxing and enjoying my existence until, at age 44, a 12-year-old with a bronze sword wanted to kill me. Immediately, I ran back. I knew if I ran far enough away, he would follow and take the bait. I did this because then he would be so far away from his teammates that we can 1v1 and no one would interrupt it. After much fighting and even almost dying because I suck, eventually I knew what to do. I blocked with my shield and swung with my great club again and again. I knew I was low health, but he was lower. And at age 48, I killed him. Yes, it was just a poor child, but I mean, man, check out this sick bronze sword. I am unstoppable. Well, anyway, I was off again. After getting that sword and securing yet another kill, it was time to explore further. At age 54, I found another village. This one was actually smaller than the last, and right away I started getting attacked by this kid. But I killed him pretty quickly, and man, that felt great. It felt just as good as the other kills. I enjoyed it too much. I wanted even more kills. So I fought another person, and they died. And then I saw another child trying to run away, but I slaughtered them. I grew crazier by the minute. I wasn't fully insane yet though, because at age 56, I actually built a grave for one of the children. May he rest in pieces. My nomad friend has returned. Sadly, told me his mother was killed. I felt quite bad for him, but jealous that I wasn't the one who did it. I craved the kills. After a quick conversation, I said goodbye to my nomad friend again. And at age 58, I started destroying these buildings. But then at age 60, I saw someone walking by me. I was craving the kills. I ran up to him in his own home and started stabbing. And after stabbing him a few times, he started to run away. I chased him down for a long time, and at age 62, I finally got what I wanted, the kill. There was also a child nearby, so I attacked him as well and got another kill. But somebody must have been watching me, because out of nowhere, another tribe member snuck up on me, and he actually hit me a couple times. For the first time in my entire life, I actually felt a bit of fear. I thought I was unstoppable, but yet someone is trying to stop me? And can they? At age 63, I watched them kill a child. They were just as messed up as me. And at age 64, I offered a duel or a game of rock, paper, scissors. But of course, a duel always wins. So that is just what we did. We fought. I hit him a few times, and he hit me back. But sadly, one too many hits to the head hurt me. I tried to keep fighting. I thought I could win. I had the better weapon, but I was too confident, and I got too cocky. And at age 65, I made a fatal mistake. I went in for the attack, thinking I could win. After all, they were only at 21 health. But after I swung my bronze sword, I dealt 20 damage to them, and they were sitting there, 1 health left. But me, I have finally fallen. This was the end of the road for me and my twisted ways, and I had to accept that. My story ends here. I was 5'6" and an astral warrior, whatever that means. And finally, at age 26, I found my target alone and just far enough away. So I went for it. I enjoyed it too much. I wanted even more kills. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you haven't seen me surviving 150 years of Civilization survival game yet, go check it out at the top right of this video. Like this video if you enjoyed, and subscribe to the channel and help us finally hit 30,000 subscribers. Join my Discord server linked in the description, and YouTube thinks you should watch this video next. Goodbye.